Have you ever looked at your life and thought, how did I end up here? Like one day you woke up and realized you don't recognize the direction your life is going. You thought you'd have it figured out by now. You thought you feel more confident, more secure, more certain. But instead, you feel stuck in between who you were and who you're supposed to become. And that in-between place, it feels uncomfortable, uncertain, and honestly, a little scary, because not knowing where you're going makes you feel like you're failing. But what if feeling lost isn't failure? What if feeling lost is actually transition? There's a moment in every person's life where the old version of them stops working, before the new version is fully formed, and that gap feels like being lost. You don't fit where you used to fit, but you haven't arrived where you're going yet, so you feel like you belong nowhere. This is the season where people start doubting themselves. They start comparing their lives. They start wondering if they made the wrong choices. You scroll through social media and everyone looks like they're moving forward. New relationships, new jobs, new opportunities, new milestones. And you feel like you're standing still watching life pass by. But here's something you need to hear. God is not rushing your story. We live in a world obsessed with speed. Fast success, fast love, fast results, fast progress. But God is obsessed with depth, not speed. And depth takes time. You see, God is more concerned with who you're becoming than how fast you're arriving. Because arriving fast without being ready is how blessings become burdens. So sometimes God slows everything down, not to punish you, not to ignore you, but to prepare you. Because the life you're praying for requires a version of you that doesn't exist yet. Let that sink in. The confidence you need, the discipline you need, the wisdom you need, the emotional strength you need, those things don't appear overnight. They're built in seasons that feel slow and hidden. We think growth feels exciting and obvious, but real growth often feels confusing and invisible. It feels like outgrowing people, outgrowing habits, outgrowing dreams that once felt right. And when everything familiar starts shifting, we think something is wrong. But what if everything is finally going right? Because you can't step into a new chapter while clinging to the old one. And that process of letting go, it feels like losing direction. It feels like standing in the middle of a foggy road. You can't see far ahead. You can barely see what's right in front of you. But just because the road is foggy doesn't mean the road disappears. You don't need visibility to move forward. You just need trust. Trust that God sees the path, even when you don't. Right now, you might be in a season where doors aren't opening. Opportunities feel slow. Answers feel quiet. And you wonder if God forgot about you. But silence does not equal absence. A teacher is always quiet during the test. And tests are not meant to destroy you. They reveal what's inside you. They reveal your faith, your patience, your resilience, your trust. Because the truth is, anyone can feel confident when life makes sense. But faith grows when life doesn't. Faith grows when you keep walking without seeing the full picture. So if you feel lost right now, maybe this season isn't about finding the path. Maybe it's about building the person who can walk it. Maybe God isn't showing you the next chapter yet because He's still writing a new version of you. And when that version of you is ready, the path will become clear. Not all at once, but step by step. You don't need to have your whole life figured out today. You just need to keep moving forward in trust. One step, one prayer, one day at a time. Feeling lost doesn't mean your life is off track. Sometimes it means your life is being realigned. And realignment always feels uncomfortable before it feels right. So breathe. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not failing. You are in the middle of becoming. And becoming is messy. It's slow, it's uncertain, but it is sacred. If you feel lost right now, you are exactly where growth begins.